I try to be fast, and thanks everybody for this invitation. NCTV project just start this year, and many of the key points and keywords adopted in the Steve project met the NCTV project too. So this is the summary of what we will discuss on, but I'll pass over. So the principal objective and overviews of the project is really similar to the Steve one. So create innovative set of charging infrastructure, to explore new high-end technologies for charging, business model, market preferences, and user experience, and foster the EV market share in Europe. So as you can see, most of the key points are really similar. 33 partners, 7 countries, 4 years of activities. The focus will be on 7 use cases in which we can see bidirectional charging in Amsterdam, dynamic wireless in France, both in-house in urban area and extra urban area in Saturi, and then a charging hub, the one I will discuss on in Turin, super fast charging in Estonia, and DC-DC bidirectional charging solutions in Spain, and again, opportunity wireless charging for taxis in Zaragoza. As you can see, it's quite an ambitious project, and all of this left behind the user experience activity. But I will shortly discuss what we will do in the use case for here in Turin. We will make a charging hub for park and ride facilities. Well, the main focus is to adapt the tramway substation and DC distributions for the supply the charging hub in order to use the untapped power available in the city, in all of the tramway-based cities, and improve and act with several different charging technologies in the same place. The place will be in southern of Turin, and the main target of this project is intermodality, and in order to reduce traffic congestions and grow local EV market. As you can see, keywords already mentioned many times. So this parking hub will be built with 10 bidirectional low power conductive chargings for long endurance, 1 ultra fast unidirectional static charging, and 2 other solution came in from previous project. One is the Fabric ended a couple of years ago, and one is Assured still running, in which different wireless power transfer solution for, let's say, medium power and high power have been developed and will be tested in the same test site. The possibility to adopt a storage solution will be simply simulated because of budget amount. Some ideas in the DC-DC charging. The main game is try to embed everything inside a plug CCS2 system. So it will be a low power for long permanence solution. So I'm talking about hours, more than 10 or more than 4 hours at least, reasonably, if you decide to leave the car in a parking ride solution. And it will be bidirectional. This way it can sustain other chargers that are in the same lane. For the high power charger, this is something similar. It will be ultra fast, unidirectional. Numbers will run about 150 kilowatts. And the ideas are shorter charging time for occasional charging points. Then the two elements of the other project, so development of the activity of dynamic wireless power transfer done in Fabric, so a new positioning for the coils will have been identified and will be tested, and a static charging solution at 100 kilowatt that will be tested again in the same place. Well, not only this, because the activity of our university will include our other features, and the development of a decision support system will be supported together with links and other partners inside the project. And specific research on user experience similar to the one that have been shown in the Steve project will be again tried and implemented thanks to Euroscience technique. And a series of app will be developed inside the project for booking and paying activity on the in-seat EV part. The Turing hub, let's say, will see a certain number of partners involved, and you see here all of the people involved into. So we have the SO, car maker, the municipality of Turin, and the Prima Electro that will be the one to develop the chargers, and links that will spend most of the activity on the large-scale replication of this hub, and our activity on the last that puts a lot of effort in this direction. Well, there's other activity with which we will collaborate and cooperate strongly with, as the links activities that, as listed here, is meant to develop application for the planning and the various models to estimate the cost and the impact of the road infrastructure, develop the communication of model, and mainly models and support the DSS system. The main idea is that all of these use cases that are different in all of the European cities will be analyzed from the business case view model and from the technical part, so to ensure and to understand how these systems can be replicated in a large scale. Cybersecurity and interoperability will be a key issue on all of these tasks, and again, links and Polytechnic di Torino will be central in this activity. Well, I've tried to be really fast because this is the space for the Steve project. We are simply fast. And then thanks for your attention, and as said, work in progress. Thank you a lot.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.